Fairfield is said to be the multicultural super hub of Australia. Over 170 nationalities have settled in Fairfield. Here's an amazing statistic. 2/3 of the population here were born overseas. 70% speak a language other than English at home. Now what I want to find out about Fairfield is, have we got genuine multicultural integration and mixing of people? Fairfield years ago used to be very much Italian, but as you can see today it's become very much Arabic, a big Iraqi and Assyrian population. Some people now describe Fairfield as Little Iraq or Little Assyria. But are they mixing with the other multicultural communities in the Fairfield local government area? I'm right here in the town centre. I want to find out what people say about Cabramatta, the big Asian population just 5-minute drive from here. Have we got genuine multiculturalism in Australia, or ethnic enclaves where the Fairfield people, the Arabic community, just stick to themselves, and the Cabramatta community, the Asians, just stick to themselves? Have we got genuine multiculturalism where people get to know each other, build trust and cohesiveness? That's what we'll be doing on the streets here today for Mark Latham's Outsiders. Speak to Mark Latham's Outsiders. What do you think of Cabramatta?
I am not speaking English.
Nothing at all?
No.
No English at all?
No,
okay, thank you.
I do not a lot of English.
You don't speak
no.
English at all, really? Think of Cabramatta?
No English, no.
No English at all? Think of Cabramatta?
Syrian.
Syrian, okay. What do you think of Syria?
Lebanon.
Lebanon. What do you think of Lebanon? No. Okay, no English. Okay, thank you. Well, the news from the streets of Fairfield is pretty disappointing. 90% of the people said they couldn't talk to me because they haven't got English. Now, Chris Bowen here is the Member of Parliament. He knows the story. He's been an immigration minister in the Rudd and Gillard governments, and it's quite disgraceful that 90% of the people are saying they've got no English. How can we have a proper, cohesive, cooperative, multicultural community if people don't even speak the basic language of the nation? We're going to have a lot better success in this country if people had basic English language skills. It's a disgrace that Chris Bowen and others have allowed this to happen. The government's got to step in here and do everything it can to encourage and teach English. We can't have multiculturalism without people being able to talk to each other and build trust and cooperation. No English? No English? I'm sorry, no English at all. But you said that very well. That sounded decent English. Cabramatta, just down the road. Good or bad? No, nothing. Okay.
They don't speak English.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Sorry, not speak English.
No English. What do you think of Cabramatta?
What do I think of Cabramatta? You have to clean it up.
Yeah?
Big time.
What's gone wrong down there?
Well, the same thing as usual. Ice, drugs, the epidemic's going through the roof.
It's good, not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad, yeah.
We don't go there often.
Right.
But Cabramatta is a good place, but Fairfield, they upgraded now because Cabramatta is better.
It's all drugs, mate. Full of drugs.
What do you think of the Asian communities in Cabramatta?
Well, you got good and bad in every community. You just got to turn around and start helping people in the community where there's no help for them to reach out and to get themselves better. And if they do reach out to get themselves better, they get put down to something of the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm in Fairfield.
As long as they keep it themselves, we don't have any issues.
I don't want to know. You don't want to know those people? No.
No, I don't know.
And do you visit Cabramatta very often?
No, I don't because of the scene.
Yeah.
And what
Sometimes.
And what do you find down there?
Yeah, before, I think, 2 weeks.
Right.
I went there.
And what do you find down there?
Which phone? My phone?
Yeah. What's Cabramatta like? What do you do when you go there?
There is people there. It's not bad. It's good. And all the streets there is cleaning.
So you don't really go there at all. You just stick to Fairfield.
I do, yeah. People tend to stick to where the communities are.
Okay. So not very often.
I haven't been there for the last 20 years.
Last 20 years?
Yeah.
How long have you lived in Fairfield?
I got shop 32 years here.
32 years?
Yeah.
And Cabramatta's only 5-minute drive away and you haven't been there in 20 years?
No.
So do you go down to Cabramatta or you're scared?
No, I'm scared.
And have you got any Asian friends or people you
couple.
know
I've got a
in
couple.
Cabramatta? Yeah?
Yes.
And what do they say about the situation down there?
They're not happy about it either. You know, they blame their own people. It can't just be their own people. It's a broad range of people that are doing it. So what can we do?
No, I haven't. Only here.
Only here.
Everybody has his own area. Everybody has their own area. That's how you think Fairfield and Cabramatta operate. Everyone has their own area and should stick to their own people.
Yeah. 4,000 refugees in Fairfield settled each year. Essentially, they're going to become an ethnic enclave. The evidence from the past, the community here, is that people don't get down to a place like Cabramatta, which is just a 5-minute drive away, talk to the Asian community, get to know people, make friends across racial and ethnic and cultural boundaries. It's not happening. This is the problem with Australian multiculturalism. The theory is not being matched by the practice. When the mainstream media and the left-wing elites talk about multiculturalism, they'd have you believe it's a case of the Asians live next door to the Iraqis, live next door to the Syrians, live next door to the English, the Yugoslavs, the Greeks, the Asians, the Iraqis, the Syrians. Everyone mixes together in the one street. That's not the case. We've seen at the Fairfield town centre, they might as well just be living still in the Middle East for all the mixing and integration they do in the broader community. Now, I've come just a 5-minute drive, 2 train stops away to Cabramatta, the Asian centre of the Fairfield local government area. So I want to have a look here to see what the Asians say about Fairfield just up the road, the town centre not far away. Let's see if they've got any more positive attitudes about integration instead of going down the path of ethnic enclaves. That'll be part 2 of Mark Latham's Outsiders on the Streets, having a look at multiculturalism. Join us then.